Sors et fuis, je...
Why, hello, everyone. Hello, John. How you doing up there?
What? Why am I up here? This is weird.
Why not? Why not be up there? Because we are here for the second time. Unfortunately, able to snag Nick because he is a very busy boy with 2 kids who just love playing basketball and a full-time job, and we can't afford them. This is our second The Game Awards voting special. You weren't here last year. Nick really wanted to do it, and so I hosted it and did it with him. We are just going to go through all of these goddamn enormous amount of categories with, and I am logged in with the XboxEra Twitter account. We are logged in. We are locking our votes in with our account on the site.
Holy shit.
So we're going through. This will be the last one. But we're going to start. So we'll do it for the esports. We'll hit up polls in chat. Hello, chat. How y'all doing? I'm going to have a little bit of music just barely playing in the background. And, of course, as always, because it is a stream hosted by me or John, as long as I'll show you how to do the alert box. If you want.
I do need the link. I need to put the link in my stream.
You go to Streamlabs and log in, but otherwise I can just give you the link. But, yeah, so whenever you send, say you send $4, you're going to get a fun little thing like this now. I made some new ones. They're all linked in the chat. There's Cyberpunk, there's South of Midnight, there's Doom, Halo, a couple of Halos. $50 makes one of us eat a bean. Your choice. Who eats it? Or you leave it to random. I mean, in honor of today, I can share an old Jay Foley one where you get $100 or more, and you get a 20-second long dance party as well. Just to let people know, that'll be pretty much every stream we do from now on. But yeah, it's
the best way for us.
Yeah, we get every penny. Unlike even Patreon takes like 8 to 11%. I think they're 11% now. And if it's through Apple, they take another 30% with Apple. YouTube takes 20 to 50%. But this is just PayPal, and it all goes straight to us.
which is lovely.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's good times.
Hmm.
Is the dance party track to the Rumour Mill song?
It is not. I felt that.
It's probably-
you know what? I'm going to test
should
it.
be.
I don't know. It's kind of teasing people though, because then they're going to think there's a rumor mill coming.
I think the team just like the song at this point.
I know.
It's okay.
But you know what? I'll show people. No one's actually Jordan Endow did once, but here, this is what the song for the dance party is like. Enjoy it for the next 20 seconds. And you got your Master Chief Fortnite dancing. Starfield's in the works.
I want the Rumour Mill, you know?
I'll think about
That's
it.
what I feel like. I think it would just immediately get Nick, you know, doing the car dance and all sorts of stuff.
I mean, just $100 going into our travel fund. But so yeah, Starfield's in the works. I did a Doom one today, and of course it is. And that, of course, is $6.66.
Nice. That is some good shit. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't
Hello,
see that's
everybody,
the one
by
thing.
the way.
I don't know what the number for Starfield would be really. Could be pi. Science number. I don't know. Well, I'll think about it. Like South of Midnight's 12. Midnight, 12 a.m. 12 on the clock. So.
Yeah. I'll give it some thought.
Yeah. It
But
doesn't
yeah.
always have to match, but if it can, it will.
Game of the year. Game of the motherfucking year.
And 95 other awards like Best Action Adventure, Best Action, Best RPG, Best Fighting, which has one game that came out this year that's actually a new game.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I have a lot of opinions on the way the categories are picked, what goes in there.
That's not me. Cal's L's to celebrate getting all the caps. Because, yeah. Thank you, Cal's.
Those caps.
If you should log into Streamlabs, John, because then you can see all the recent events. Hey, Foley. Thank you, Jay. God damn.
Oh, man. Everyone's just like... We've got the coolest community. Like...
It's
It's
a few
awesome.
people yell at us for
I'm
begging,
delighted.
but it's also like we are community funded. We don't have a big company behind us, so when you're just tossing the money at us, no, it goes to us to keep this going and to do trips and stuff like that. So
It literally means like I've got... the decision hasn't yet been finalised, but I can pay the bill for UK Games Expo in May next year. We've managed, because I got in on the day the bookings opened, premium location in the main hall, literally right near as soon as you come in. Now that's a pretty big deal. Corner booth, same size as last year, and we're like, costs a little bit more, and to do it all, it's around 1,500 quid, and that doesn't include wherever we're staying, right? Be it a hotel or an Airbnb. So we have to. Yeah, we have to sit and do the math, right? Like, okay, if we're gonna sell 400 copies of the game at 25 quid a copy or 20 quid a copy, it depends on what we're feeling like, right? If we do that, will that pay for everything and give us, like, is it worthwhile? And like, we'd have to sell 400, we'd be able to raise 10 grand. Now, will we sell 400? It would be bloody nice, but like, it's that kind of like, can we do this? Should we do this? And like, the donations help us kind of make that math easier, I think. And then it applies to Summer Games Fest and going there. Then it applies to Gamescom, which is obviously the big one. And we would love to get Nick back out there again this year and do a big Airbnb, because every year that we've done this now, every year that we've gone, it's just got bigger and we've made more. Like Gamescom this year, I am so fucking proud of how much content we produced. I look around it and, like, I'm not throwing shade at you peers in the industry, but I am, because we absolutely kicked your butts. Just saying. Anyway,
even our art guy got out more stuff than some people.
Yeah.
We do well. I'm happy with what we do.
What we do.
Yeah. Because that art guy in general makes us look like we have a budget, and we don't. Unlike the Game Awards, which very clearly has a big budget. Not big enough to fly us out if we wanted to go, but I think we were invited last year if we already were in LA. Unfortunately, we won't be. But
Yeah.
after being at the Summer Games Fest thing, I'm like, yeah, I don't need to be in there. It's just weird seeing people that are all like super, I'm serious and I don't cheer for things online, just acting like, super fans in person for certain things is weird. I don't know.
I don't think I will see, unless I'm in it. I'm not sitting through in the auditorium.
Yeah, this one's long too.
Yeah,
you gonna co-stream it with me? It starts at like midnight your time.
Oh, I know. Probably not. Honestly, like if I've got the kids, definitely not. Like if I haven't got the kids, maybe. But if we're talking like 4 hours here.
Maybe.
Oof.
It might be like 3 a.m. when it ends, 3 or 4 a.m. when it ends for you. Yeah.
I could handle 3. If it was midnight to 3, I could handle it. I could survive. We'll see what happens on the day. Anyway, apologies. This was meant to be yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
If you can hear from my voice and the occasional muting and coughing and blowing of nose, I was real fucking ill during headlines, and it did not get any better yesterday. I felt really rough, and I was just like, let's postpone this. But I'm more or less alive, and definitely less snotty today. So here we are. We are going to vote on every single category and every single game, with the admission that I haven't played a lot of these.
It's the way everyone votes.
I don't play a lot of AAA.
Yeah, like I've played a lot of things here. I have now lightly dabbled in some things by visiting friends who have the system that I do not right now.
You mean this incredible system, the PlayStation 5 console, available now, Black Friday sale.
The only way to make it a little small is you're not that big of a window in OBS, but it's right there.
I have thoughts, and I have no idea if it's just at this point clickbait content, or if people actually are interested in someone who has been a mainline Xbox gamer with a PC on the side since 2002, right? And hasn't had a PlayStation since PlayStation 3, skipped PS4, and now I'm using this and playing some of the games. I have thoughts. I have thoughts on the UI. I have thoughts on how
it's not a good UI.
Feels.
It's a pretty UI that uses HDR. Whoop. Okay, Foley. With the Mass Effect. To any of the haters out there, this ain't begging. This community is just awesome, and I absolutely love being a part of the XboxEra family. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, all of this goes back towards trying to make the site bigger and better, but for starting off, we're gonna obviously Game of the Year is the last one. We'll save the top the top ones for the end. We'll hit the esports in the middle and have those be very quick votes in chat because I don't know anything about any of them. Content Creator of the Year as well. I've heard of The Burnt Peanut. I have no idea who he is. I haven't watched it.
Oh, I've seen some of his stuff. I'm aware of The Burnt Peanut.
Well, we're gonna start right here with most anticipated game. Last year's winner, Grand Theft Auto 6, is in there again because this is a dumb category.
Hilarious.
So, John, we have 007 First Light, Grand Theft Auto 6, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil, Requiem, and The Witcher 4, which is not coming out next year. It is not.
This is, I mean, look, if there was ever indicative of the platform split in terms of major games journalism, on a year where we have a new Fable, Forza Horizon 6,
but there's so many different games, but it's always just what have I heard of mainly, and the fact that The Witcher 4 is in there, even though it's not coming out next year,
it's very dumb. This is a dumb category. However, if I had to pick a singular game that I personally am most looking forward to, it's going to be 007 First Light, followed closely by GTA 6, then followed by Marvel Wolverine, then followed by The Witcher 4.
Yeah, I would be,
Requiem.
Witcher 4 just doesn't count because it's not actually coming out next year, and this should be the most anticipated game of next year. For me, it would be GTA 6, followed by Requiem, then First Light and Wolverine. Oh, Jay Foley again. I just like hearing this one. For 333, thank you, Jay. I put a bunch of cheaper ones in there so that, they're not, you don't have to spend $20 to hear something. But all right. So you're 007 and GTA. I'm GTA and then Resident Evil. The top point getter is going to be GTA out of that.
Yeah. So the compromise there is that GTA goes first.
And it's just a straight
And
vote.
then-
But chat, I would do a poll, but they only give 5 options, and there's 6 things here. But guess what?
There isn't. There's 5 things. What's wrong with your maths, bro?
Oh, so the
There's
Game
5
of the Years
things.
and everything have 6. That's right. It's going to
Okay,
be tough
well,
on those because those ones have 6 total, and you can only
People
do...
can just spam their vote in the
Sorry,
chat.
yeah,
for the
spam
6th
your vote
category.
because there's actually only 4 on YouTube. It's a really bad poll system. I think we used straw poll last year to see what people were thinking, but you got a minute to quickly, or 30 seconds, otherwise it'll take all day, to quickly type in the chat what you think. Because right now, we're going GTA and then a tie for 007 and Resident Evil. 007, E-Day, GTA.
E-Day isn't on the list.
I mean,
It should be,
I know.
but it's not.
I mean,
Because these are only games that have demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. GTA, I agree with.
Yeah.
007? Resident Evil Requiem?
I mean, Resident
What?
Evil's a very big it's a huge seller.
Push the medium forward?
Oh, yeah, no,
Let's
that's
Use
bullshit.
the words.
Yeah, that is bullshit, what he puts up there. That means nothing. So we got a bunch of GTA,
Come
a 007, a Requiem, GTA and Witcher 4. I think we're going to have to end up going with GTA, which is going to win again. The Muppets. Yeah. All right. GTA gets the first vote. Most anticipated game. All right. Best Adaption, a terrible category that is missing. I would put Twisted Metal and Sonic 3 over Last of Us Season 2 and Until Dawn. Twisted Metal Season 2 was all right. It's fun.
Oh my god, which one would we vote on? Best adaptation.
All right, so I'm just going to straight up say I haven't seen Devil May Cry because it had Asmongold in it. Splinter Cell Deathwatch was very good. Last of Us Season 2 was bad. And the Until Dawn movie was okay, but not as an adaptation of Until Dawn, I don't think. So my vote ends up going to a Minecraft movie, which was way better than I thought it
I'm
would
aligned
be.
with you.
Yeah.
I'm aligned with you. A Minecraft movie was better than Sonic 3.
Oh, yeah, no, Sonic 3 wasn't good, but
No.
The Last of Us 2, Season 2, and Until Dawn were even worse.
I've heard really good things about Splinter Cell Deathwatch.
It's
but
good.
I haven't seen it.
Yep. It is
And
solid.
I watched The Last of Us Season
there.
2 right up until Joel bought the farm. And then I was like, and my partner, we were like, oh. well,
I
this-
have heard Devil
I
May
don't care
Cry
now.
pretty good, but I did not watch it because of some of the stuff around it. I admit it. That's going to be
Well,
most of
let's-
these categories.
Let's put our Xbox hat on then, go full Microsoft. Minecraft movie wins. Right?
It's more benefits Nintendo, which is in PC, which is its main platforms, but Microsoft gets all
Yeah.
the money on PC, so Minecraft it is. Next category, best multiplayer. Oh, I think I know what's going to win this one from us. We have
Oh my God,
Ark
okay.
Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Reign,
Ooh.
Peak, and Split Fiction.
I mean, these are all great games. Like I really
There's
enjoyed
not a
our
bad
time
one
with
there.
Peak.
Yep.
Split Fiction is an incredible cooperative experience. Battlefield 6 is great. I haven't played Elden Ring Night Reign, nor do I have any interest to, but I've heard it's okay.
It is good,
But-
it's not deep enough to last super long. A thing I also think might be the reality with Ark Raiders.
You think Ark Raiders is going to crash and burn?
It doesn't have an end game grind yet. They need to add one. That's what killed Helldivers eventually. It took a long time. I'm saying Ark Raiders is going to last a while because it has, unlike Helldivers, Ark Raiders has that randomness of running into other humans,
Emergent gameplay.
which really
Yeah,
helps.
it's going to be Ark Raiders for me.
But yeah.
Ark Raiders is one of the biggest and most delightful multiplayer surprises
Mm-hmm.
of the year, and it should be in the Game of the Year contention, but it's not
And
because
Yeah.
no one
Yeah.
plays multiplayer that is a mainstream journalist.
And Battlefield 6, really good. Not my favorite maps, not to just friggin' ape all the things that streamers say all the time, but I really do like the gigantic war-focused maps more than the boots-on-the-ground, soldier mainly maps, which the game has more of overall, especially compared to Battlefield 5. It's still my favorite playing one. So I would be with you, and I would go with Arc Raiders as well. Which gets the Xbox era vote. Congratulations, Arc Raider. All one of you.
Locked in.
Best sports/racing game. We have EA Sports FC26. Neither of us has played it. F125. Neither of us has played it. Mario Kart World. A solid video game. Rematch. Neither of us has played it. And Sonic Racing's Cross Worlds. A solid racing game.
I don't really feel like ever giving the vote to iterative yearly games.
No.
So, in my book, I would remove EA Sports FC 26, F1 25.
F1 25 is not yearly despite having 25 in it. In fact, it's not getting a game next year as far as I know.
Well, it's not yearly now, I believe. It's been yearly for a while.
It's the
but
racing
now
things
it's
are
not
weird.
getting a game next year.
It's going to come down for us between. Have you played Sonic?
Yes.
Racing. How do you feel about it compared to Mario Kart World? I think Mario Kart World plays a little tighter, but is more boring.
I'm of a similar mindset. I actually think that Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is the more fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's got more imagination and ideas and silliness in it. But Mario Kart World just plays better.
Yep.
Mario
Kart World is tighter, but Sonic Racing Cross Worlds at higher speeds is a more enjoyable experience for me. A lot.
It's probably like a more hardcore experience. So, do we reward precision and iteration of the Nintendo team?
The
or
world
do we reward
side, boring.
Yeah.
Open world stuff's boring.
Yeah, I agree.
That Eliminator mode they brought in, fun. But overall, I would go with Sonic by hedgehog hair. They're both very good.
I concur. Let's go Sonic.
Yeah. Take that. Mario. You win enough. All right. Best sim or strategy. I have only played one of the games here, and I adored it. We have Final Fantasy Tactics, The Iblis Chronicles, Jurassic World Evolution 3, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, Tempest Rising, The Altars, and 2 Point Museum.
Interesting. I did the video reviews for 3 of these.
Mm-hmm.
So
you've heard of them more
I know
than
a little bit.
Yeah.
I know a little bit about them. So 2 Point Museum is a fun theme hospital-esque strategy game. Sid Meier's Civilization 7 came out of the gate, and though our reviewer really, really liked it, lots of people said it was missing features, although they've released a number of patches.
A lot of patches for that one, yeah.
Have really fixed it up. God, I'm struggling. Maybe I overestimated how unwell I am.
Underestimated.
Yeah. Final Fantasy Tactics. I mean, I made the video for Mr. Hipshot, who kindly reviewed the game, and I'm sitting here reading through his stuff and reading out his narration, narrating his words, and I'm like looking at the gameplay, and I'm like, this is not for me.
Nope.
So I would like to give the vote though to someone who probably has more of a say. I've not played any of these.
I have only played
not
the
a single one.
So the only one I played I really liked in The Altars, which is getting DLC per the voice of all the Yandolskis posting on Twitter.
They announced it today. It's coming on December the 8th. Big update.
Wow. All right.
Probably should have posted that as news. But yeah.
I mean, we posted over
I
300
guess the
things
Altars.
this month.
I don't even know what Tempest Rising is like.
That's the thing with this show is most people doing this voting are like, well, I played this one, boop, and then that's it. It's the hard thing. It's not a movie. I can't go and spend a day watching these 3, and then another day getting the final 2, and just spend a couple weeks and catch up on everything. That's just not how video games work. Best family. Who has the best family? It doesn't say best family game for some reason. But we've got Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers.
I've played all of these.
Mario
I've
Kart
played
World.
all of these.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and Split Fiction. John, I have only played 3 of them. I will defer to you on why it's Lego Party.
This is actually a tough vote. I don't know. I've only played like an hour of Donkey Kong Bonanza. I found it boring as fuck. Like,
if the initial style of gameplay and collectathon doesn't hit you, and I'm not big on collectathon, so it wouldn't be for me.
No. So I don't even know why it's in the Game of the Year ranking, but Lego Party, an absolutely lovely and very well made board game in the style of Mario Party that I think is great, genuinely great. So much so, like the developers read my review and actually reached out to me directly because my daughter, bless her heart, got upset at the narrators being like, "Oh, sucks for you, red team. You suck," and she just did not. She and they were like, "Could you tell us some of the lines?" And I was like, "I couldn't, but like I can give you a general feel. It's this kind of terminology." And they actually are making updates to change some of that language to be less mean. So props to them for that. Mario Kart World, nah. For me, this is going to be between Split Fiction and Lego Voyagers. Lego Voyagers, lovely co-op game. Well, it depends. How are we going to take this? Personal vote. Taking out the family category, my vote is Split Fiction, easily.
But it is
right?
It is just for the family, like the best game appropriate for family play. What would you play with your family?
Is more than 2 players. A lot of the time, I picture family is getting your kids involved, and the only game really that does that there is Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and Lego Party. Now, I think Mario Kart is 2-player split screen. It's 4 on one console. I don't know.
It's 4 on the Switch too. How many?
I'm not sure about Sonic Racing Crossworlds either.
Split screen in Mario Kart World. 4 players. I think they're both 4. Let me look.
So, I could say like, it should be the 4-player one should get the edge, but
what if you have one kid and a dead wife or a dead husband? And
yeah, exactly. Who am I to determine what family?
Yeah, they're both 4-player local.
So without a doubt, I have to go for what I feel is the best game on that list, which is Split Fiction.
Understood. Split Fiction gets the vote. The best game to make your family hate each other. When they keep one side keeps failing. Best fighting game. 2XKO, which is only released into early access. Capcom Fighting Collection 2, which is a bunch of old games. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, the only new game that's fully out of these. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, again, old games. And Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage, a re-release of an old game. The winner is Fatal Fury.
Ping Nick and ask him.
No, the winner is the only one that actually qualifies. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. It is the only new game in there that is actually fully out.
Wow. Fair enough.
It's just one of those years.
I won't argue with that.
Why even have the category? You have to put in two old compilations, niced up re-release, and an early access drop. But come on. Best role-playing game, of which I have played all of them.
This is your forte, mate.
So there is Avowed, which I played and beat. Clair Obscur, Avowed I reviewed. Clair Obscur I reviewed. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 I have dabbled in. Monster Hunter Wilds I reviewed. The Outer Worlds 2 I reviewed.
I have played 4 of these. Only one of them through to completion, which is Avowed.
Yeah.
Outer Worlds 2 is going to be my Christmas game, I hope. It's going to be my play when it's fucking quiet.
Yeah, I've got to get through Keeper and a whole bunch of other stuff before we do our own... Are we doing our Game of the Year at the end of December or at January? I'd prefer January.
I mean, there's a part of me that thinks no one fucking watches this shit.
They never do. I'm just thinking articles this year. I don't even care about a video. The videos get no views. They get like 500 at the most after a year. They're pointless.
Yeah. Especially if we do it in January, no one watches. Yeah. No one cares.
So if we just do articles end of December or mid,
maybe.
Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah. I know what your vote is on this. Like, I think that this is.
Kingdom Come Deliverance. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, my vote
they're all
is that
great
Monster
games
Hunter
apart from
Wilds
Monster Hunter Wilds.
is not a role playing game.
No, it's
an action game. I don't know. It's really weird. So,
the thing with RPG mechanics is they've infected so many games now. It's like, what is a role-playing game anymore?
You technically you don't have to make the role. You can play a role as someone else, and it counts. Pretty much. The very top would be Expedition 33, not from the gameplay point of view. Outer Worlds 2. I think I know what Jeff Foley's voting for. For those who come after, another 333. So Avowed, great gameplay, good story, good writing. The Outer Worlds 2, great gameplay, good story, great writing. Expedition 33, good gameplay, amazing, one of the best stories, and good writing. Monster Hunter Wilds, fun to play, but plays itself far too much. Terrible story, terrible writing. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, really different to play, very interesting, lots of cool systems, and from what I've seen of the story and the writing, both very good.
Yeah.
This is a very tough category. For me, I think the vote defers to you. The RPGs and open worlds are not my genre. Who am I to say what's great and what's not? I've only completed Avowed, and I liked it, but it wouldn't be in like my top 5 games of the year. Did I give it an 8.5 or an? I think I gave it a 9 because it was just so fun to play. Whereas Outer Worlds 2 got that because of everything. But Clair Obscure, I think if I had more time and I had done more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it would have a shot. It's good. It's just big and slow and methodical in a way the other ones are not. So for me, in a large part because of the music, which right now it's playing some Mass Effect. Speaking of great RPGs, I would go.
That's a vibe. That Mass Effect tune.
I would go with Clair Obscure.
Okay, I agree.
It's a hell of a category.
I'm fine with it.
You can choose anything here except for Monster Hunter and be correct. I mean, that's kind of true for every category, but Clair Obscure just ekes out. I think Kingdom Come might have came the closest if I got to play more of it, but I have not. And I lost access to the account that had it, and I don't own it anymore, so.
Sad face.
Best.
Before we move on to the next category,
okay.
Some good idea in the chat here from Navy Shadow, and concurred by Sotonist. Instead of a standard podcast episode, do a podcast episode, but it is the team deciding in the same categories our game of the year picks.
It's impossible to get everyone together at once. So I think we would...
Worst case scenario, me, you, and Nick.
Me, you, and Nick do it as a podcast episode like the week before Christmas, where we go over everything we've worked on in the background. And then once the show is over, we push our stuff live. I think that would be cool. And then we go through and we break it down. We've got all our categories. We've got everyone's lists, and we can go through them all. As a big segment of the podcast that week, because there's hardly anything, news-wise most of the time then.
And if we gave the rest of the team, like Cengus, Ursel, Gyatso, Pre-Drag,
what is Ursel
Notice, that might... Ursel's not allowed to do anything until I see a fucking Hollow Knight song review from him. If there's a cool game, he's like, I'd like... No! Hollow Knight. Mm-hmm. Even if it's like in 2027. That's the next video he's making. Mm-hmm. But I think it's a really good idea. Leave it with us. We'll figure that out.
Yep.
Anyway, the next category. Let's go.
Best action adventure. We have Death Stranding 2, On the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Hollow Knight Silksong, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Split Fiction, I think, between us. I've played 3. You've played 2. Unless you played Hollow Knight.
I played a bit of Hollow Knight. Enough to go.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't get what the big deal is.
We both played the same 3. I enjoy the act of playing Death Stranding 1. I can't stand the story. I'm just not a fan of his writing, though the music's really good and the overall vibes are pretty damn cool. I liked Ghost of Tsushima quite a bit, so I'm sure I would like Ghost of Yotei. It is just the unfortunate reality that neither of us have played these games yet. Otherwise,
let's be honest.
Ghost of Yotei would be up
We
there
know
for
what-
me, but Ghost of Yotei
We
would
know what the
be
winner is.
just below our winner, Indiana Jones in the Great Circle.
Easily.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It should be. It should be in the Game of the Year category instead of Death Stranding 2. But what do I know? I'm just an expert.
Speaking of Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, just rated for PC by the ESRB. It was about 8 months for the first game to hit PC. This time, though, not 505 Games. It would be PlayStation themselves publishing it there.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
All right. A good category. Death Stranding 2, whatever you say, Ghost of Yotei. I'm sure if it's anything like Tsushima, it's really good. I still think
I mean, they're
Indie would just
all
edge
good
it out for
games.
me. Yep. Hollow
All
Knight's
good games.
Hollow Knight's very good. You just have to commit to it. Split Fiction's great. Like that's a good category. Also, best action game, one where you and I have played everything in it. Again, we have Battlefield 6, an amazing game. Doom: The Dark Ages, an amazing game. Hades 2, an amazing game. Ninja Gaiden 4, a very good game. Shinobi Art of Vengeance, an almost masterpiece of a game.
This is
a really hard
tough
one, man.
category.
Yep.
Shit.
So, off the bat, Ninja Gaiden 4 is not going to win for me. It's really good. I enjoyed the hell out of it, but it wouldn't go up against any of these and beat it. Shinobi, really good, but again, I don't know if you had the same issue as me. The platforming wasn't always very fun.
Oh, this is a really hard category. Hades 2 plays fantastically, but for me personally, I started to get okay, it's more Hades. Like, it's really good.
And it's a good
played
story.
A lot
and
of Hades.
It is interesting, but it is still pretty iterative, which Battlefield and Doom both are as well. Though Doom does change up the formula quite a bit. Battlefield is trying, but like Battlefield's not that different from 2042. It really isn't when you go back and look at them, especially with a weird downgrade in graphics from the beta to the full release. But it's great. It's still a really good game.
This is really tough because, like, I look at and then I look at Doom, and I'm like, I really enjoyed Doom, but do I think it's a better game?
The campaign in
Hades
Battlefield
2.
6 is awful, but I don't hold that against it because they always are.
Yeah, like, it's all about the multiplayer.
It is very
every
fun
time,
to
and the
shoot
multiplayer's
things
great.
occasionally, but watching things in that campaign is painful. I am really close to 100%ing and 1,000 gamer scoring Doom, which I do not normally do. But any excuse I can get to go back into that, and I really want to play through Hades 2's, all the content I haven't seen since doing the early access review. So for me, it's between Doom and Hades. Doom...
Doom is great.
Yeah.
But, like, okay, I haven't finished Hades 2 yet. I have finished Doom. I haven't 100%ed Doom.
I only finished the
feel
early
like-
access for Hades. I've not seen the rest of it yet.
I feel like just from the polish alone side of things, like, and Doom's an incredibly well-made game. I feel like the vote should be Hades 2 here. That's where I feel. Like, if I'm just on paper, what is the better game? Because I think Doom, I really liked everything on foot, but the game had lows with the dragon sections, which, whilst they were few and far between, were kind of like, oh, it's a dragon set, you know. And
They're very basic.
Yeah. And, you know, kudos for trying something new, but
the shield worked perfectly.
The shield worked cool.
The dragon sections, okay. The mech sections, better, but neither of them great. Our winner, despite being Xbox and this only being on Switch and PC, is the game we keep playing. Or at least I do want to play on this.
Yes, it's a beautiful handheld game.
Congratulations, Hades 2. That is a very strong category. All of those are very good games.
And, like, I want to say, like, I am still very much enjoying my playthrough of Ninja Gaiden 4. It got overridden a little bit in the last week by Sectori on the handheld, but it's a great handheld game as well. So
that's the God of War 3 music.
Oh, look, I haven't touched a VR game in forever. So
I have played one of these and I hated it. So Alien Rogue Incursion Part 1, Don't know why it doesn't say that there. That is the game's name. It is Part 1, which was only added after the game was released, when the price also went up $10. Is a bad game. It was not any better when it was flattened and able to be played with a controller, though it was appreciably easier. And I got through it in like 3 hours instead of 8. Arcane Age, no idea. Ghost Town, never heard of it. Marvel's Deadpool VR looks fun to play, but the way he's written and voiced in that game is very annoying. And the Midnight Walk, I don't know, but it looked very cool. So on this one, I have absolutely no idea.
Okay, can we throw it to the chat to determine what should win? And whilst they are voting,
they can't vote for Alien, Rogue, and Incursion because we only get 4 options, and I hate that game.
Yeah, I'm just going to grab a snack. I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm going to read this super chat then from good old Collingwood.
I'll stay for the super chat.
Do you think Xbox should do more pushback regarding nominations and categories it should specialize in? Things such as multiplayer and community support. Nope. There's nothing they can do. No one will ever listen, and they would only laugh at them if they tried.
Yeah.
All right.
There's 0 pushback. I'm sorry to say. But I am more and more thinking, like, as we grow, I would love to do, like, when we go to Gamescom, Summer Game Fest, all of this sort of stuff. Do you remember, like, seeing pictures from those type of events where the developers have all of the award stickers on their booth from outlets? I want to get a load of outlet stickers made up so that on our final day at whatever trade convention, we can actually walk around and kind of award things out and get some positive buzz going for certain things that we think are really good. I'm just going to grab a snack while people vote on this.
Poll is up, YouTubes. If you want to vote for Arcane Age, Ghost Town, Marvel's Deadpool VR, The Midnight Walk, feel free. If you played Rogue Incursion and really want to vote for it, you say it in chat. But I'll turn the music up. Let me find a... oh, you know what? I want to play this Gears track, but we'll get pinged. We'll play some Witcher music. John is taking a big stinky crap, pretending he's getting a drink and all that. JJ Gamester, you did like the Alien game? I wanted to. It seemed pretty cool in some ways, but I don't like the incredibly weak, easy to kill aliens. Like, I would prefer if they were tough and hard to beat and not I just point and shoot and they go and then fall over dead. And the only thing dangerous about them is their acid. All right. We don't have all day, so I'm going to end the poll, and the winner is The Midnight Walk. Congratulations.
Yeah, good. Sounds like a little indie jaunt that looks quite cool. Yep. I remember seeing a PlayStation show.
Yeah, it's on PSVR 2 and PC VR, I believe.
Hey, when the new Xbox comes out and it can run everything, including the Oculus Store, and we can play all the MetaQuest stuff because you can just plug your Xbox into your MetaQuest, does that mean we get VR games?
I already do. They sent me. They sent both of us the headset.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah. And I've put in a request with Steam for the Steam Machine, Steam Frame, and Steam Controller. Steam Frame being the thing I'm really interested in. Yeah, and the Midnight Walk doesn't require VR, I believe. Thank you, Nissa. All right, another category where I have only played one of the games. We have Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Umamusume, Pretty Derby, or Umamusume, Pretty Derby, and Wuthering Waves for Best Mobile Game. I have only played Destiny Rising.
I know what I'm voting on. And it's not because I've played it, but I think Cengus did a news story on Umamusume Pretty Derby, which is the girls are pretty Japanese anime girls that are maybe witches and are 3,000 years old, but they look 12, but they're also horses.
Yeah, it's the horse girl game.
So for sheer absolute mental crazy idea, Pretty Derby wins it for me, and that is my vote.
Congratulations to Umamusume Pretty Derby by Cygames Inc.
Love it.
Best debut indie game, one that only has 4. You and I are going to go to war most likely because we have Blueprints, Clair Obscure Expedition 33, Despelote, and Dispatch. Another very strong category.
It's Blueprints, mate.
It's not. I played 6 hours of Blueprints. I found it boring.
Listen. Let's take the category. Do you feel that Clair Obscure Expedition 33 is an indie game? Do you feel it's an indie game?
Who owns them? Are they owned by Sandfall?
I understand the phrase independent developer, but then if that's the case, we could add a lot of developers onto this.
Baldur's Gate 3 counted, even though it had a $100 million plus budget.
I agree. It shouldn't have counted then either. But in pure best game of the fucking year...
If you want to change the category to suit what you want to win...
Look, listen. Take the spirit of what I intend here. Expedition 33 is an incredible game. It's going to win a bunch of other categories, including Game of the Year. When I think of indie games, I think of small teams making unique, incredible things. Despalote, which I think Gyotso reviewed, great. Dispatch, bunch of industry veterans, but they pulled through a hellish sounding time to bring a really incredible game to life, great. Blueprints, 8 years and the brainchild of like one dude, and it is one of the best things I've ever played in my entire life.
It's really boring.
Blueprints should win. I'm sorry, Expedition 33 fans. It's not Expedition 33. Come on.
I mean, it depends entirely on what does indie mean.
To me,
we've got to do this again too. There's also best indie game coming up. But indie just means you're not owned by a large publisher, right?
But we could look through tons of games that should be in this category, but aren't, because the reality is a lot of places don't actually play any indie games whatsoever, and these are the ones that make headlines.
This is an indie game. VVV. Its soundtrack,
I like the music.
PPP is the name. It's just the name of the soundtrack. This game's great. I remember watching this originally on Danny O'Dwyer's Random Encounters on GameSpot. All right. How long of a conversation are we going to have about what indie means? It is, I think, a completely pointless title. It does not actually mean anything.
But I want Blueprints to win it. Like, take out the debut thing, and then we're talking best indie game. Would you still argue Expedition 33 should win?
Yes, because I played both, and I didn't enjoy Blueprints at all.
But again, I completely disagree at it being in that category. It's unfair to the other games.
Team Cherry is 3 people with a ton of money from selling a bajillion copies of their game. They have way more money,
3 people,
way more time, and way more money than most big games have. But they're indie. But their game took off like crazy, and they could take all the time in the world to just keep having fun making shit and not have to worry about boardrooms or anything like that. Very independent in nature, but not in budget.
Yeah, budget isn't a problem for an indie game. It's the mentality. I think it should be reserved for very small teams doing something incredibly passionate based. And as great as Expedition 33 is, I'm not trying to rob the game. Blueprints is the more deserving winner here.
We'll make our first bad vote and choose the very boring Blueprints to make John happy.
I know that we can put this. Look, I will defer to the community, and I know the community is going to pick Expedition 33, but
Blueprints is a great game. It's fine. It wins. I just wanted to annoy you. Best independent game. Here we are again with
same conversation.
Absolum. Well, this one's got different choices though. Absolum, Ball Pit, Blueprints, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. John, the compromise pick is Hades 2. Because Super Giant is still an independent developer with a lot of money and time. They've earned it though.
But again,
Ball Pit, one guy and his bunch of friends.
Kenny's son, yeah.
Absolum.
I mean,
very
this is a great
team.
Category, and everything on here is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Ball Pit had the longevity. Great game, but it didn't have
I got
the
70
legs.
hours out of it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, didn't have the legs for me.
Hmm.
Look, I mean, I ummed and ahed over the previous one. If you feel that Expedition 33 is the winner here,
yeah, for outstanding
I won't
creative and
argue
technical
with you.
achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. So Supergiant outside, Blueprints, Raw Fury, they're a publisher. Devolver Digital, they're a publisher.
outside the traditional publishers.
Most of these are with big publishers. Kepler, Raw Fury, Devolver Digital. Those are all disqualified.
To be fair, Dogu Bomb only got the game like Dogu Bomb, the developer. Raw Fury only picks the game up once it was done.
Yep,
effectively,
but it's not outside.
They're all within the system.
Yeah, no,
That's so funny.
I think those three all get kicked right out because of that. They're inside the system.
Supergiant Games and Team Cherry.
Team Cherry, Supergiant,
the only independent ones there.
Yeah, so Absolem, Hades 2, or Hollow Knight. I would go Hades 2.
Yeah, okay. Hades 2.
I'm sorry, guys who gut publishing deals. It's a hard thing to do. It just makes you not as independent as what this says, because you were in the traditional publisher system. Congratulations once again to Supergiant Games, and the winner, Hades 2. Best community support, a terrible category, missing actual games that have great community support. We have Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know why. Final Fantasy 14. Yep. Maybe its lowest point, but this is an ongoing. Fortnite, Helldivers 2, and No Man's Sky. So recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates patches. That's probably just Fortnite.
No, I don't want to give it to Fortnite.
I know.
I think this deserves to go to No Man's Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all of them here, like Helldivers 2, great. Fortnite, great. Final Fantasy, great. Baldur's Gate 3, great. But No Man's Sky is a lesson in determination from a developer who made mistakes and through community support, transparency, and responsiveness, clawed back the reputation to become an absolutely beloved title, adored by thousands and thousands.
It's been in Game Pass forever.
And it's not for me, but absolutely deserves to win.
I have 150 hours in it. Great game. Did I review it for the site? I forget. I don't think I did.
I don't recall.
Best ongoing, an even dumber category, missing way too many great things, including the maybe at its lowest point Final Fantasy 14 post relaunch, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky.
I mean, this has got to go to Fortnite.
Yeah. Yep. Helldivers 2 has mostly been people really wanting new content and mostly needing bug patches and stuff to fix performance and whatnot. Marvel Rivals has been very good with it. No Man's Sky, again, pretty darn good with it. Final Fantasy 14, not doing the best. And then a lot of the ones I think most people who play things would actually vote for don't exist, so it just ends up being Fortnite, which has... Fortnite's one patch probably has more people working on it than Helldivers 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky combined for their entire history.
Yeah. But how are games like Minecraft not in here?
They never are. Minecraft never makes it. I don't think Fallout or Elder Scrolls or like you can go so many big yearly games that are constantly getting new stuff just never make it. It is entirely a category of what have Western game journalists heard of.
It's so stupid.
It is. But PUBG should always be in there. PUBG Mobile should be in there every year. PUBG Mobile not being like, but the actual biggest mobile games are almost all Eastern, and it's just a Western vote. Games for Impact. We don't get to say DEI anymore, or else the Trump administration gets mad at us, but we want to have smaller games get recognition. There is, in this category, Consume Me, Despelote, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, South of Midnight, and Wanderstop. Having seen most of all of these, Consume Me super impactful, generally, as it is. Despelote, same. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, very interesting. The misses liked it a lot. I found it pretty cheesy. South of Midnight, an amazing experience. And Wanderstop, delightful.
Thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. I mean, look, I maybe it's the Xbot in me, but I think South of Midnight is for me the most impactful here on this list. Granted, I don't think I've even heard
Consume
of
Me is about eating disorders.
Is it about eating, perchance?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a semi-autobiographical one with some eating disorder stuff. It's a really good, shorter experience. Despelote, obviously, the Gyotze review. We went over it. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, young teenage girls and going through loss and pain and stuff. South of Midnight, the story we know mostly as Xbox and Christ, I forget what the hell the main thing Wonderstop is about. Nissa knows. She always talks about it. Man, and it always ends up feeling like, are you just going for the best game here, or is it like what
the best message?
Yeah, like the trying to fight through body dysmorphia and stuff.
When we do our own Xbox Era Game of the Year awards show, are we going to make our own categories?
Yeah, no, these categories suck. I would not reuse these categories at all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so Wonderstop's about mindfulness, Nissa says. Like most of these, for me, it would be between Consume Me and South of Midnight. And if it's just like the best game in me, I don't know how I don't like comparing them. It's really stupid.
I'll defer to you.
Like comparing generational trauma and eating disorders just feels stupid. Like I'm so sick.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but that's what these friggin' awards are. Man, because it's like one of the only things it's in, I guess I'll just vote for South Midnight. It's stupid.
Yep.
The dumb thing. I don't like this category.
I like the idea of the category, but I just don't think it's particularly well thought out.
Innovation.
But that's the thing about games.
Yeah. I cut you off.
That's right.
Innovation in accessibility, recognizing software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. We have Assassin's Creed Shadows, Atomfall, Doom the Dark Ages, EA Sports FC26, and South of Midnight. Having reviewed 4 of these, I only remember Doom's.
Yeah, I was going to say the thing that immediately comes to mind, like South of Midnight lets you skip the combat sequences entirely and just play through the story and platforming. The thing with that is it's almost tantamount to an admission of, hey guys, we've made this cool game. We know the combat kind of sucks. Does that look like potato salad of some sort? No,
it's like a spinach dip.
Oh, okay.
I think, right?
Spinach whereas dip, Assassin's Creed Shadows had the usual accessibility stuff that's in Ubisoft, which is usually pretty
multiple colorblind options, screen narration, HUD customization with opacity and repositioning, audio cues, guided and exploration mode. Like there was quite a bit in Shadows. I don't remember what the hell was in Atomfall, and that is one of the things that I got to get better at. Because I didn't even do it with friggin' Silent Hill 2, but it would mostly just be, I don't think that one has anything.
Bit of insider baseball, working with our developer today, we have made the final decisions on updates to our review plugin, which means that accessibility will now be a feature on that plugin. So at the end of every review going forward from some point next week, hopefully, we might backdate a few just to make it look nice. We will have sections in there that specifically go over accessibility, platform features, i.e. play anywhere, cross-play, cloud, touch controls, blah, 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 as well as places you can play subscription services. So if you don't want to buy the game, is it available on Amazon Luna or Netflix or Game Pass? So we're making those updates, and we're also going to have a fork of the review plugin for hardware, where we remove a lot of the fluff, we keep the pros and cons, but we'll also give you options in both plugin versions where you want to buy. Do you want to buy on Amazon as a physical edition? Do you want to buy a loaded CD key? It's up to you. But yeah,
so
I want to say Doom.
Now, Atomfall, going in and looking, you have text size, you can adjust the text size, controller remapping, audio-assisted aim. This feature helps players without sight or limited vision to experience gameplay and combat more fully.
Wow. That's
waypoint markers and compass, all the difficulty options, and a lot of navigational hints. So just to throw that one out, I do think Doom had the best overall package as far as being able to customize the gameplay to what you were comfortable or capable of doing. I don't know what EA Sports did. So yeah, I would go Doom.
I would vote Doom. As great as South of Midnight was, and it did make the game super easy. Doom was not just about making it easy, but it was about finitely tuning it exactly to the experience you wanted. Do you want it? Everything was like difficult and punched you, but the timing of stuff was nice and slow, so you could keep up. Like you could tweak it to that, or you could become an absolute rage machine and absolutely dominate however you want to play. And there was no punishment to the player for choosing how they wanted. So yeah, I had to give the edge to Doom here in terms of overall like buttons and knobs to twiddle.
All right, we're going to quickly go through the bottom 4 because I don't really know anything about them. Content Creator of the Year, we have Adrel, Kai Cenat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and The Burnt Peanut. Chat, start yelling who you want to win. And you can, while that's going, read this 3-month membership from Jay Foley.
Wow, Jay Foley says, loving all these new features and content we keep getting. Really hope you guys can get memberships onto the site and off of Patreon. Have a good day. Yeah, we'll see you. Stay tuned. We'll share. In terms of these content creators, I see a lot of Kai Cenat
2 Sakura votes.
Online.
And a peanut.
I know of Moist Critical. I don't know of Sadrel.
Moist Critical, most famous for being an extra in the Hunger Games.
Well, I do know the most about Burnt Peanut, who is so ridiculous and stupid and very funny. Okay. So it's all about the peanut for me, baby.
Peanut it is. Congratulations, The Burnt Peanut. The Burnt Peanut. I guess I can do my Jeff Keighley voice. Best esports game, Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, or Valorant. Congratulations, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, because I just wanted to say that one again.
Yeah, it's fun.
Best esports athlete, Brock.
All right.
Brock Summerholder, Chobi, Chung Ji-hoon, Forsaken, Jason Susanto, Kakeru Watanabe, Menard, Sal Leonardo, or Zaiwu, Matthew Hebert, or Herbeau.
I have no idea who any of these
so
people
chat,
are.
start yelling.
Are these athletes?
I mean, esports athletes, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Kakeru probably has the coolest look.
Yeah, he looks badass.
Oh, and Scored says Kakeru easily. One Entire Camel says Ziwu. Sutness says Menard. Man, it's all over the place.
I feel like Menard is a cool dude. I mean, look, I like the tat. I enjoy the chin strap beard. He looks kind of chilled, like he's living his best life.
Got boobs. Best athletes always have boobs when they're guys.
But if we go by just pure best expression, Kakeru is winning.
Just don't vote for Menard, says Scourge.
Okay.
Congratulations, Mr. Kakeru Watanabe, Street Fighter player.
Nice, good for you. We hope you find our vote worthwhile.
Esports team, we have Gen G from League of Legends, Energy from Valorant, Team Falcons from Dota 2, Team Liquid PH from Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and Team Vitality from Counter-Strike 2. And the winner is Team Liquid PH from Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
We're just giving it to Mobile Legends Bang Bang, baby.
Best performance, aka the Claire Obscure Expedition 33 dominated category. We have Ben Starr as Verso from Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Charlie Cox, who for 1 or 2 days voiced Gustav in Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Erika Ishii, who was in fact the titular Ghost of Yote. Jennifer English, who voiced Mael in Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Kuratsu Kato, who voiced the main character of Silent Hill F. And Troy Baker, who voiced Indiana Jones during his Great Circle.
Now, like my head says, well, it's Indiana Jones because it was an incredible performance from Troy Baker. But I'm going to completely defer to you on this because as great as Indiana Jones was, Troy Baker came in to do an imitative take on Harrison Ford. It was a great one, and the performance was solid, and it felt like I was watching a movie, an original movie from the 80s all over again, and it was like one of my childhood favorites, and I adore that game to hell and back.
But unlike the rest, I'm not sure if the others did, but he also did the motion capture.
Oh shit!
It's voiceover acting, motion, and or performance capture. He also really brought the character to, so I think that elevates it.
Oh shit! Well, that's ruined it because I was going to give this to Expedition 33 because it's firstly a brand new original thing.
My vote was not for Expedition 33. I think Ben Starr was fantastic as Verso. He's very Ben Starr, but he's really good. Charlie Cox is great for his role as Gustav, and Jennifer English is fantastic for her role as Mael. I've seen some Ghost of Yote, and Erika Ishii looks like they put on a fantastic performance, but my vote is for Kanatsu Kato of Silent Hill F, who does an amazing job carrying a fucking crazy script. Like, just a crazy... Silent Hill F is so much more messed up than the other Silent Hill games are, and she carries it. She is amazing.
Oh.
And Troy Baker is fantastic. He would be my number 2.
Okay. I feel like we've both got strong cases here for both of these actors and actresses.
Kato also did her motion capture as well.
Let's let the community vote between our 2 picks here, and then
I mean,
that
it's an
will be
Xbox
our
community.
final
You're just
decision.
handing it to Troy Baker, but
I'm not. There's plenty of people here in the chat that are saying Kato. So let's see.
If you're wondering, they both did their performance capture.
So both did their performance capture. Both did a really good job. Both incredible games. Who's it going to be, chat? Is it Kanatsu Kato or Troy Baker? Vote in the poll right now. Yeah, like seriously, we need you to choose because we can't choose. This is on you now. And if you get it wrong,
I mean, we both know
one
who
of these
we would
actors
choose.
is going to cry.
But yeah. Ooh. I wish Supergiant would bring this one over to Xbox. It never made it. Transistor, another great game.
Yeah. Yep, I've played it.
I didn't like Pyre as much, so I don't care about that one.
No.
But I really wish they'd bring Transistor over.
I wish they'd bring lots of things. I wish just everyone just chilled out and just had fun playing.
I know.
games.
Games are very fun, and I enjoy them. It's never been better for them. But
How's that poll looking?
it was always going to be Troy Baker. Most people have played that game. Here, they have not played Silent Hill F.
25 votes right now.
Yep, it is Troy Baker.
Congratulations, Troy Baker. But Kanatsu Kato deserved runner-up.
Fantastic. I mean, there's not a bad performance here. There's one where he barely did anything, and he did not do the performance capture. And he himself has said, if people love Gustave, as much credit must go to his French voice, his French motion capture man, whose name I forget because I'm an idiot. Next, best audio design. We have the winner, Battlefield 6, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yote, and a close runner-up, Silent Hill F. Whoa,
What
the
the
real winner,
fuck?
the real winner should be Arc Raiders. It has better audio than all of these. I know.
What the fuck?
Silent Hill F has really great scare you sound. I think that's why it made it there. But recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. So I think South of Midnight did make it this one for the score.
Yeah, that's not what I would consider part of the
No.
audio design.
I hear about it for Death Stranding 2, but again, haven't played it, so don't know. Ghost of Yote, again, haven't played it, don't know, so not judging either one negatively. Claire Obscure's in-game audio and sound design is nothing special.
Yeah, it's got a great soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack's amazing, but the in-game audio and sound design is meh. Silent Hill F is scary as shit. Battlefield 6 sounds like an amazing war zone. John, I think Battlefield 6 should win this one. It should be Arc Raiders, but it's not there.
It should be Arc Raiders, but yeah, we'll give it to BF6.
Arc Raiders in Chronos, its sound is phenomenal for letting you know where things are and hearing things and adding to the game. Like, this is very much people don't know what the fuck they're voting for category. But Battlefield 6 is the winner. Congratulations, Battlefield 6. Next, we have the thing everyone voted on for the last one, Best Score and Music. The amazing music of Hollow Knight Silksong, the incredible soundtrack of Hades 2, the, I think, infamous soundtrack of Expedition 33 at this point, and then two soundtracks. I've heard Death Stranding 2's a bit. It's very good. And I've not heard Ghost of Yote's yet, unfortunately.
I mean, you've played enough of Expedition 33 to me. that, just for bearing in mind that I am somewhat of an amateur musician, what I love is it sounds like it's been written by, not by a composer, but by someone who's in a band.
Mm-hmm.
And they've then composed. Do you know what I mean?
It was a guy who was literally posting
it.
his music on a fucking forum.
Yeah.
And was like,
Instagram,
I want to make, it was like a French gaming forum, I think. And he was like, I want to make video game music. And then the game director said, hey, you want to make music for my game? And that was
amazing.
It. That is how we friggin', like, he had a SoundCloud. He was essentially a SoundCloud rapper. I always end up going back to, Visages is really good. But like, once this one, like, just the lengths that this soundtrack goes to, man.
But yeah, I mean, it is a shame that South of Midnight isn't in here. But yeah,
there's a variety in the orchestral music of this game that nothing has ever matched for me. And her name, Lorient Testard, I believe, is the main guy. The singer. Holy shit.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, she's yeah, we'll go with Expedition 33. And Kronos had some great music as well. Yeah. Congratulations, Expedition 33. Goddamn, there's you know how many songs are on this soundtrack?
It's like 90.
154.
Mad.
Yep.
Absolutely mad.
Cool,
but mad.
Best art direction, which Shinobi Art of Vengeance was robbed by not being nominated. We have Clair Obscur Expedition 33, which has some amazing art. Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, which I've seen some very cool things out of. Ghost of Yote, which can be very pretty. Hades 2, which is very horny. And Hollow Knight Silksong, which I am surprised.
Honestly, a game I would put in here is Arc Raiders. And let me explain why. Yeah, when I did the review, the cohesiveness of their entire visual design, like, they've made a world that is dystopian and yet so full of color and vibrancy and life. And I think that comes across in all aspects of their visual design. I think it's really, really solid throughout. They probably use generative AI slot,
their player
right?
faces aren't great. And that is just...
Right. They look very Norwegian or Swedish.
When you're going against Yote or Death Stranding 2 as realistic looking, I also think that hurts Clair Obscur a bit, where Clair Obscur looks a little lower fidelity than the other two because of the team size.
Metal Oxide in the chat with an absolutely banging comment.
Nate State Games tipped 666 to send us to hell. Thank you, Nate. I agree.
Keeper. Where the fuck is Keeper in this list? Like, I'd put Keeper in over fucking Hollow Knight.
Well, nobody played it, John. It is a popularity.
Crowsworn. Did you see Crowsworn got announced last week, right? Mm-hmm. It just looks, art style-wise, exactly the fucking same as Hollow Knight, right? I'm sorry to be, like, just painting it with a broad brush, but it kind of does. So, like, is that going to be in this category next year? No. Hollow Knight's in here because, you know, people love it. But Keeper is a prettier game.
I think out of all these, I would go with Hades 2.
Yeah, I agree.
I love a lot of things about Clair Obscur. Like, it's got some really cool designs and overall, but I think Hades 2 just beats it, and I haven't seen enough of Yote or Death Stranding 2. But Hades 2, congratulations. Best narrative. We have Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yote, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F, a.k.a. what are the biggest games that people have played that vote? For me, as someone who's dabbled in Kingdom Come, I could see it getting up there, but I haven't played enough. Neither of us has played Death Stranding 2. Neither of us has played Ghost of Yote. You haven't played much Clair Obscur, and you haven't played Silent Hill F. So,
yeah.
Unfortunately, anything you would want to vote for isn't there. Like Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Should have been in there for incredible narrative.
So Silent Hill F's story is all about playthroughs and seeing new endings, whereas Clair Obscur's is one playthrough, and then you've got a choice to see two endings, but you can hop back and see them both easily enough. Silent Hill F starts out good. Jesus Christ, what a miserable ending. Then, I can get a little bit better ending if I do most things right. And then, I can get a pretty cool ending. And oh shit, if I just do these one things different from the really cool ending, I get an amazing ending. And it's not even close to Expedition 33. It's unfortunate because Silent Hill F's narrative is great. It's set in the 60s in Japan during a time of it's very woke in the sense that it was about women's empowerment in Japanese society. Your character is a tomboy who likes sports and is tough, which is why she's able to beat the shit out of mannequin monsters and plant demons. But Clair Obscur Expedition 33 pulls from some of my favorite tropes in sci-fi without spoiling any of it. It's one of my favorite entertainment narratives, not just video games. Like for a medium that generally struggles and imitates and apes. I
remember, like when Jesse was doing a review for this, I think we were fortunate in that, unlike a lot of outlets that just sit and maybe just wait for code to fall into their mailbox, we were actively out chasing it, and you'd had the game a fair while before.
I beat
a lot
the
of other
game
places.
3 weeks before embargo, 3.5 weeks before it released.
And he was just like, are you going to play this? I was like, yeah, probably not, man. It's not really my jam. And he was like, and he just had to just wax lyrical for about 35 minutes on a Discord call about the story and all of the plot development. I was like, okay, that's neat. That's a neat twist. The big twists.
And then you go, and holy shit, and oh my God, an even bigger twist. And it's like...
It was very
like
funny and kind of adorable.
Yeah.
Kind of adorable.
It's just one of those things where, especially she was like a venture capitalist, and then she just wanted to write video games, and then she wrote an amazing one. While the writing's good, the narrative itself fully carries. So Clair Obscur is a fun turn-based RPG with a perfect soundtrack and a damn near perfect narrative. I know Chengiz gets mad about the ending choices and stuff, but it's very clear, for me, I just absolutely adored it. And I think the only thing that probably could have gotten close would have been Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But again, I have not had the time to play it because I wasn't reviewing it. Is generally how it comes down to me. If I'm not going to review something, I don't have the time to play it most of the time.
Yeah.
So the winner would be Clair Obscur by a very large margin, despite Silent Hill F being amazing. And again, people are going to watch this and be like, oh, these never got votes. It's like, yeah, we haven't played them. I'm sorry. But that's most people who vote. Have not played everything in every category. Them's the shakes. Best game direction. I think both of us would agree.
Ooh.
Hideo Kojima's going to win this at the show. But out of Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction, you would vote for Split Fiction.
I don't know if I would.
What?
I don't know if I would. Like, Split Fiction is an amazing game, but it takes a risk in that when you start playing it, the two main characters are unlikable pricks.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's a dangerous thing to do. Now, I get it if you're developing a character arc and they both go through an arc and the payoff is good, and at the end, I quite liked both of them. But to start, one was an insufferable, annoying twee person, and the other one was an absolute bitch. So, for a lot of people who, let's be honest, don't actually finish games, I feel like that's a risk on their part, but it also makes the game direction a risky one because it's quite long, Split Fiction, for what it is, and arguably, as much as I loved the gameplay, just a smidge too long. Like, it was padded out a little bit, mostly because I had loads of crazy ideas. I would have tightened that up a bit. So maybe Clair Obscur should win this in terms of overall direction, bearing in mind what they've done for the genre, i.e. turn-based RPGs, kind of like on a downward slope. Everyone was going more real-time combat, but they rejuvenated the genre a little bit, and I think it's won a lot of love for that.
I've heard a lot of great things about Death Stranding 2, even if after watching and reading through all the story, I thought it was pretty stupid. What is that game
Video game
direction?
stories are typically pretty stupid.
Yeah. Well, out of all the 3 I've played, would have no problem voting for Expedition 33. Again, anyone who's going to yell at us,
to you here.
haven't played Yote, haven't played Death Stranding 2. I don't know personally, but I have
You
played
could
it.
also...
Yeah.
You could give some credit to Hades 2 in that they went through that early access journey, they made decisions, and what has come out at the end of that journey is
The top-rated video game of the year.
Polished to a mirror shine. Now, if that's not an example of rock solid game direction and knowing what to cut and what to keep and what to polish and what to refine, it's a tough category, man. It's a tough category.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played Ghost of Yotei. I can't really comment. Death Stranding 2, not something I would comment on either. It's between Hades and Claire Obscure from my personal view, but that's just based on the stuff that I know. So, again, Indiana should have been in here as a category. Just
to be an interactive Indiana Jones movie, it absolutely nails it.
Yep. But
what also nails it overall as a cohesive package is once again Claire Obscure Expedition 33, though I think both of us would not be surprised if Death Stranding 2 wins.
No.
But then finally we have the final category.
Is it the big one?
It is Game of the Year between Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
How is Donkey Kong Bonanza in here when it's not? It was like in one other category in this entire voting process.
It was in Family.
That's it. That's all it was in, and yet it's Game of the Year.
I mean, why was Ghost of Yotei in the last one? It's because it didn't make this one, so people voted into the other one, even though it's a pretty cookie cutter open world game, as Scored says. These are these safe awards where the same things just get nominated and everything over and over again.
Yeah, well, for my knowledge of each of these games, bearing in mind I've only played 4 of them, 5 of them, but just not a couple of them.
Yep.
I would say in my order from worst to best, or least worthy of Game of the Year to most worthy. Purely based on the fact that I've never played it and have no knowledge. At the lowest end would be Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, followed by Donkey Kong Bonanza, followed by Hollow Knight Silksong, followed by Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, followed by Hades 2, followed by Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
All right. As this is a big one and we like audience participation, I am going to create a straw poll.
Yeah, let's do that.
So this is a link. It takes you to a website where you can vote.
Excuse me. Sorry, I should have muted.
Because there's only 4 options in here, and I don't want to just cut off Donkey Kong and Death Stranding 2. If people want those, I'm going to quickly create a straw poll with all 6 options. Game of the Year. I would put in more. I'd put in things like whatever you want, but I can't vote for those on this website, which is what we're here for. So we first have Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which I got to give a capital E. It's going to take a few seconds to type up. I also hate the fact that it's called On the Beach. Not a very good subtitle.
Yeah. Also, like, I gave you my ranking from my least desirable to win to my most desirable. What are yours?
Let me finish typing. And then posting links.
Multitask, bro. Multitask.
I'm also producing everything.
All right, what you want?
You get 1 vote per IP. Poll created. Again, least is just Death Stranding 2 because I haven't played it. I did like 1's gameplay and really disliked 1's story. And here is the link in chat. Boop, boop, boop. Click away and vote. It is in there now. strawpoll.com/G, lowercase e, z. It's all in there. You actually need the capitals and everything. So for me, Death Stranding 2, haven't played. Donkey Kong, haven't played. Out of those, Hollow Knight lowest, then Kingdom Come, Hades, Claire Obscure would be my least to best. Hades and Claire Obscure are very close. Kingdom Come could match them. I don't know. I haven't gotten to play enough of it, and I probably never will. It would be something I'd like to try and play and stream this month, but that would be like, I'm going to stream 2 weeks for 10 hours a day to try and get through this whole game. To have any idea about it for Game of the Year consideration, so...
It's definitely, it's funny, on my list of things I'd like to try and achieve next year is to broaden and try new things that aren't fucking horror games, chat. If you want, I know that like the community loves to watch me shit my pants playing a horror game, but the reality is I'm not having any fun, right? Most of the time. But where I would like to maybe try something new is to play through something that I would never pick up in a million years and like play through it 2 nights a week on a stream until it's done, like with the community. Like pick something that that I would never normally play and let's try that. Like, but not horror. I don't want to play any more horror games. I don't enjoy them. Like
Donkey Kong Bonanza in second with 3 votes. Everything else has 1 except for Clay Obscure, which right now has 10.
Well, we'll leave it open for a bit. Come on, there's 80. How many people are fucking watching right now? There's 90 people watching. I want at least 70 votes in this stream poll. So let's spam that link again. Let's keep it going. Come on, chat. Come through for us.
I can put on the Discord too.
At Dedicated Beard in the chat, I've played about 6 hours of Mind's Eye, actually. It's monotonous and dull and broken last I played it, but that was on before it actually came out. Scored straight in with a fucking horror game. I don't want to play a horror game. I would not have fun. Sekiro, yeah, I could give that a go.
Sekiro's amazing.
Yep.
The Souls-like you would like the most is Elden Ring. It's the easiest one. It is Elden Ring is not hard. Like once you understand how it works. It's not
difficulty. It's open world's just I get so bored. It's
not a go here and do, it doesn't give you any direction. It's you figuring it out.
It sounds even worse because I also like really linear games.
Yeah. Sekiro's not super linear either.
Ugh, honestly.
Like there's multiple paths you can go in Sekiro. Those paths are linear, but how you do them and all that shit. Like I just don't think From is for you. I think you would probably enjoy something like the new Lords of the Fallen more.
I've played a bit of Oblivion. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm open to trying some new stuff in 2026. I think, But you should all play, chat. You should all go play fucking Sectori because it's awesome. Like, it's been a long time since I've played 14 hours of that game, and I only beat the campaign today.
Dark Souls 3 is more linear.
Souls games. Ugh.
Best of the best.
Ugh. I don't know.
If you want a good horror game, you play Chronos.
Dedicated Beard. Did I watch the 3-minute video developer diary for the Expanse game? Bro, I wrote a whole article available now on XboxEra.com about it. Yes, I did. They hired an astronaut to make sure that the space stuff they do is realistic. Cool.
Only 27 votes. And it's mostly
Come on, people. 95 of you watching. Get those votes in. This is the game of the year. This is the community making their voice heard. Now is the time. Come on. I've played Dreamlight Valley only for about 30 minutes before I was like, this is awful.
That was a membership renewal from Nissa Hauer for 16 months.
Wow. Been around a long time. Come on, people. I want to see if there's any
vote,
movement
Joe?
in this poll. I have voted, yeah. I mean, if there's any Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Death Stranding 2, Hades 2, or Hollow Knight Silksong fans in the chat, and they want to make a difference here, now's the fucking time.
I wonder if the one vote is Ursel, because he wouldn't be allowed to, because he hasn't actually beaten Hollow Knight.
Rude. Is Ursel in the chat?
What the flip? Speaking of Dark Souls 3, amazing music in this game. It was
Bro.
just on Deacons of the Deep.
Look up the soundtrack for fucking Sectori. They give it to you as an unlock afterwards. It's like 2 hours of insanely good electronic rave
I
music.
can only play it if I have it downloaded.
Ugh, bummer.
I don't have a way to just like have YouTube come through for you to hear. I'm gonna leave it going a little bit longer.
Oh.
I always really like this song. Who knows what game this is from?
I recognize this.
You don't get to say it. Let chat say it. Then you can type it to me right now if you think you know it.
When they poured across the border, I was cautioned to surrender.
This is a video game.
This I could not do.
It is not Red Dead. It is not a Western.
I took my gun and
I
I
vanished.
I have changed my name so often. I've lost my wife and children, but I have many friends.
I mean, I
This
don't
is a
know
Game
this from
Pass
the
game.
Isn't this Leonard Cohen?
Nope. This is the Australian Tex Perkins.
I think it's a cover of Leonard Cohen because I recognize the song. The Partisan, I thought it was called.
Yep, it's a cover.
Yeah, okay.
But
Okay,
this
I
is-
knew
this
the
is
original.
this is from a video game. In this video game, after killing many soldiers, you activate and have to defeat a golem. It is a realistic alt history game. No one's got it. It is, in fact, The Partisan by Mick Gordon and Tex Perkins from Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. An amazing
God. Yeah,
expandalone.
yeah.
Absolutely
That was such
amazing. It also had this full-on song that I listened to all the time. Jordan and Danu. Here you go, Jordan. But like this is like a one of the main themes in it. Criminally underrated game, The Old Blood. Absolutely fantastic. Highly recommend. Terrible PC port, though. Technically, Jordan, for me, you got it as I said, roughly. But going to the judges, they'll allow it. You win? Absolutely nothing. Unlike Clear Obscure Expedition 33, which has won our Game of the Year.
To be expected. Now, how accurate do you think our votes are compared to what is actually
Not at
going
all.
to win?
Play some more Expedition music as we go through and take a look.
Our final votes.
There is a card you can get, right?
I think you get when you look at that screenshot you took and shared in the in Discord. You could have a look at all of the categories again, right?
Yeah, but there's like a download your vote card. Here it is. I clicked it. It downloaded. Let me open it. It's a weird format. It's a social media format.
Ugh.
So here are our final votes for Game of the Year. There you go. We had Game of the Year, Clear Obscure Expedition 33, which won 1, 2, 3, 4 categories for us, including Best Narrative, Best Game Direction, and Best RPG, as well as Best Score in Music, 5. Troy Baker won Best Performance. Games for Impact went to South of Midnight, a tough category to vote for. Could just as easily go to Consume Me and others. Best Community Support, No Man's Sky. Best Debut Indie, Blueprints. Best VR AR, The Midnight Walk. Best Action Adventure, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Best Fighting, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, the only game that is new and came out this year in full. Best Sim Strategy, The Alters. Best Multiplayer, the criminally underrepresented Arc Raiders. Most Anticipated Game for second year in a row, GTA 6. Best Esports Game, it says Bang Bang, so I voted for it. Best Esports Team, Team Liquid, who play Bang Bang. Best Art Direction, Hades 2, though I do think that Shinobi should have been in there and would have been my choice. Best Audio Design, Battlefield 6 won, only because Arc Raiders was not nominated. Innovation in Accessibility, Doom the Dark Ages. Best Ongoing, stupid category, Fortnite wins. Best Independent Game, Hades 2. Best Mobile Game, Uma Musume, Pretty Derby, because we love horse girls. Best Independent Game, Hades 2. Again, our Best Action Game, Hades 2. Best RPG, again, was Expedition 33. Best Family Title went to Split Fiction. Best Sports/Racing Game went to Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Best Adaptation went to a Minecraft movie. Our favorite content creator, the Bird Peanut, and the best esports athlete was Kakadu for Street Fighter. And there you go.
Yeah. Considering what we had to work with, I'm pretty pleased with the result here.
These people really give it their all. I mean, I can... Thank you, John. This was a fun,
Thank you.
nearly 2-hour-long stream.
It was a good fun, actually. I maybe we will stream the Game Awards.
I normally
Maybe
do.
we will do that.
Yeah. I think
When is
Ursul's
it? Well,
normally
what
up
time
for it.
is it, actually?
I think it
the
starts at
live
like
stream?
7:30 pre-show, 8 o'clock main show.
Pre-show.
My time.
8
It's-
p.m. your time.
I'm pretty sure.
That is...
I mean, that's
1 a.m.
1 a.m. it starts for you, and it would go to like 4-ish. So,
Is it on a Saturday night, Friday night?
I love how hard it is to actually see when the hell it is on here. It's like, add event to calendar. No, just tell me when it is. I think it's the 11th. Okay, I'm just going to friggin' look up.
Oh, shit. If it's the 11th of December, I might not even be here, bro.
When does the Game Awards
when-
air? December 5th, 2014. Yeah, that's not what I wanted, Google. It airs...
December 11th, 2025.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it starts at 7:30, which is almost always a half-hour pre-show. So it would be insanely late for you.
So here's the problem with this. On the 11th of December, it's a Thursday. On the Friday, and that's a heads up, I'm not there. I'm not here for the weekend. I'm going to one of my Sickfest LAN party type things
Well, you have to
around
tell
a friend's
Nick he's
house
the one who
now.
actually has to find someone.
Yeah, 13th of December, I am not here. So you guys will be able to react to all the trailers and everything from the Game Awards without me. You lucky devils. But as I am away on that entire Friday and driving up, it's possible I could just stay up really late, sleep in a bit, and then leave Friday midday. Let me see if I can figure out the logistics of this, because it would be nice to at least do that part and hang with everybody through this nightmare. But yeah, thanks Jesse for inviting me to come and lay down some judgment with you. It was fun. It was a fun time.
I agree.
It
Thank you,
was nice
chat.
hanging out with the community.
We will see you guys tomorrow for a surprisingly news-packed Thursday Thanksgiving edition of Xbox Era Headlines. Until then, behave. For the love of shit. It's just video games. Bye.
Damn straight. Ciao for now.